Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Aquarius friends and friends of Aquarius. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and hey, I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So, Aquarius, looking at your energy here in meditation prior, and then we'll move into the tarot as we do. I had a few things come through. The phrase Chiron is the key came through to start. So Chiron is, in your astrological chart, represents your core wound, essentially, what you're here to heal. I feel like, even just on a personal level, Chiron being the key is something, I don't know, I tend to look to Chiron a lot when I'm looking at my own experience here astrologically or other people's, because we do tend to operate from like where we have our core wounds, right? So if you don't know where your Chiron is, I encourage you to take a look and to see how that applies to your life, where you're at with your own process of healing, okay? So the next thing that came through was bleak, meek, and weak. I'm not quite sure, if this is something that you guys are feeling right now. If you're a human being alive in the world today, I would assume that may be something that is crossing your experience right now or from time to time. The next thing I was shown was like a circus tent, a canopy being lifted. So the entire tent was being taken off of its structure so that it was just open. I did decide to pull a few archetype oracle cards here, and you guys had a few come through. So the Storm to start, the Hunter, and then also the Judge. So this combination of energy, first of all, makes me feel like you guys are dealing with some major changes right now. And it could be your own choice. It could be something that's not your choice. Could be a mix in between. I am getting this encouragement, though, to like take advantage of this powerful energy to allow for some purposeful change. So the Storm is very similar to the Tower energy in the tarot. The book does talk about like finding your way into the center of the storm, using this energy with purpose. The Hunter talks about the quality that really stood out in the book to me on this was they talk about like in the hunt, what it is that you're hunting, whatever it is that you're pursuing in life for whatever reason. There's an encouragement to look at what it is that you're hunting, if this is still something that you want to pursue, and then to also look at the weapon of choosing, the weapon that you've been using to participate in this hunt. Is it still the weapon that you need, or is there a need to change your tools? Okay, and these can be. I take this obviously like hopefully nobody's physically like hunting anything that you don't need to outside of like hunting. I don't feel like this is a physical weapon is what I'm trying to say, that this is talking about. What it feels like is more of a tool, a skill set, with Chiron being the key coming through in meditation. I am feeling like there are some wounds, or there are the wound the wound is coming up and really affecting you right now. And I feel like having some cognizance on what it is that you are here to heal will allow you to make sure that you are equipped properly for this battle, right? The Judge coming into this too. So the Judge is like everybody has a judge and jury inside of them. The negative quality, or the negative or shadow side of this kind of aspect, is one where we don't treat ourselves very well. We may not treat other people very well too. A lot of judgment, a lot of assumptions. The positive or light side of this is moving into the light allows us to become more of an advocate for those who maybe can't speak up for themselves, or who don't know how to fight for themselves either. So I'm very much getting this. You guys are in this really big shift energetically in what you guys are going through. That's going to allow you, if you can step into this as well, allow the storm to come through with purpose, will allow you to also help others that may be struggling along their path with healing. Okay, so let's get into the tarot here. I'm going to start with the Untamed Tarot for you guys to start. For Aquarius, please, Spirit, what's going on? What's up for Aquarius? Huge shout out to my channel members, you guys. Hello. Thank you for being here and for your love and support, as always. If you're interested in becoming a channel member yourself, there is a join button next to the subscribe, or you can click on the link in the description of this video. And while you're there, you can check out my website. If you're interested in personal readings, those are currently open and available. I may take a break here soon, so if you're looking for personal readings, I encourage you to take a look. Okay. 555 here on the timer too. Major change. Ace of Swords. So this is your hopes and dreams. Ace of Swords is I am kind of drawn back to the Hunter here, as far as like the weapon of choice. But Ace of Swords is truth. It is logic. It is dealing with difficult processes of thought. So I do feel like you guys are hoping to have some relief, to have some of this pressure relieved, whatever the storm is representing here too. You guys are working towards finding the eye of the storm there, to use this with purpose. I am brought back to with the Judge here too. I am brought to justice. Okay, the sword that Justice is holding is a similar effect. I feel like you guys are working to find balance right now. Get your feet underneath you. Okay, so what do we have here for Aquarius, please, Spirit? This is the second deck we're using. Four of Wands. So crossing of a threshold. I do feel like, yeah, you guys are working to not even like cross this major finish line, but even just try to get back on the track, get back into the race, whatever that means for you. Okay. This is Phantasma deck, BT dubs. And this is a general message, you guys, so please keep that in mind. If it does resonate with you, please allow that to resonate. There's Ace of Cups there that fell out. I do feel like a new emotional opportunity is coming to a theater near you soon, okay? Use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher which message is for you. And check out your rising moon, Venus, any other major placements in your chart to get a more complete picture of your story. King of Cups here at the bottom. So this is your fear, aversion, anxiety. And I'm holding these up a little bit longer. I've had some requests so you guys can see the cards a little bit better. King of Cups here is getting control over your emotional experience or your emotional domain. I do feel like this storm, the storm is whatever is causing disruption to your emotional center as well in the King of Cups. I feel like you guys are afraid that this may never happen. You may never find a center. You may never find calm or peace again. Okay, let's get into it, Aquarius. Here we go. So, general energy to start surrounding you guys. You have Ace of Pentacles. So that's 3 aces so far you've had come through. I feel like this is, like I said, like a major opportunity to use this destructive energy that the storm is providing to create something new. You're being encouraged to take a look at the way that you're approaching your tactile realm, your emotional realm, your spiritual realm, and the way that you're talking to yourself. Okay? With Ace of Pentacles, this is a new opportunity, something starting in the physical realm. Could be a new job, could be a new source of income, could be like little money coming in for some of you, dividends coming back. But I just feel like this is a fresh start. Like I said, having so many aces come through, it feels like there is a new beginning that is available to you guys, okay? But there's a need to find like the center of the storm or the eye of the storm here. Page of Wands, yes. Speaking of beginnings. So Page of Wands is excited to start something new. Could be a creative project. I feel like there is a bit of hybrid energy here, like maybe a new source of income for some of you based on something that you enjoy doing creatively. Maybe there's something you've been thinking about doing online, Etsy, podcast, YouTube, yourself. Something that really lights you up. And at this point, if it's not, like if you're stuck in this situation where the storm is coming through and things are feeling really difficult, it may also be difficult to really tap into like, shit, this lights me up. Sometimes the sign or the direction that we're being pointed in to go, it may not come in like a storm, okay? It may speak a little bit more quietly, and I feel like it may be speaking a little bit more quietly, especially with the judge coming through. You guys may be struggling with your own inner dialogue based on your experience and where we are in the world right now, right? It's not that that voice can die or needs to. Um, a shift is being requested right now, okay, to allow, like, this force is coming through. We're in Pluto and Aquarius, right? Things are changing. It's not about stopping that force. What this is talking about is learning how to go where is best for you to go in order to find success, to find abundance. So if you're struggling to get those messages inside of yourself right now, I highly encourage trying to seek the center of that storm a little bit more actively, okay? Check out your Chiron. Like I said, I really feel like there's something to, always, I feel like there's something to our wounds. It really does play a big part in the way that we experience life. So good stuff for you. Yes, I feel like this is a big opportunity to really, like, grand cleansing, you know what I mean? A major overhaul opportunity if you're willing to take the plunge. So the devil comes in here, the devil, for your good stuff. I love to see the devil, death, tower in the good stuff here. So the devil is about your shadow. Speaking of the judge, okay. I feel like, again, this is an opportunity to start clarifying or redirecting, addressing components in your interior realm that need to be shifted in order to bring you closer to where you want to be. More happiness, more love, more peace, whatever it is you're looking for abundance-wise. Like that it's a dinosaur on here too. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, the sun, yay. So totally bringing light into the shadow there, you guys. I feel like with this storm, what's coming through, there's an oracle card in the Blue Angel Oracle that talks about how we as humans, there are storms, right? We don't have to do anything to make a storm happen. It doesn't mean that we're bad or we did something bad. Like, there is cause and effect, there is karma that is at play, but sometimes shit just happens, right? And especially with Pluto and Aquarius right now, I will say, or would say, that we're all going to be experiencing things that maybe aren't the easiest as far as transitions and changes. That's Pluto energy in Aquarius, right? Death, change and transformation. In the age of Aquarius, there's a lot of change that's happening and that will be coming. So using this energy, though, to your advantage, you're being shown, or you're being illuminated that there is an opportunity as long as you stay positive here. And that doesn't mean pretending that things aren't hard or that things don't hurt, right? It's not getting stuck on just one, okay? There was I had a subscriber, and I'm so sorry if she's watching and I can't remember her username, but she said like, the sun doesn't battle with the moon, right? It's not about the light fighting the dark within us, okay, in this human experience. What's going on to a greater extent with the light and dark, or light and shadow, I feel like these words kind of get mixed up too. Just because we have a shadow, just because we have the devil here inside of us, doesn't inherently make that bad. Are there certain things that maybe we shouldn't, like, listen to or follow through on in order to make sure we all have a good time here? Sure, totally. But that goes for the light too, the extremes, okay? So I just feel like you guys are being shown how to be a little bit more flexible in this dance, to give yourself a little bit more of a chance to bring light into the shadow, okay? Okay, so let's keep going. What you don't see coming here, what's in the dark. You have Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is an energy of leaving something behind, walking away from something. It can be that what I'm getting is that this feeling of like something feels like it's missing. but I just don't know what it is. That je ne sais quoi. I feel like that feeling is because we're in the middle of a storm, right? And we all want comfort, we want peace. And I feel like it's not possible to have those things, but there are some really heavy realities that are happening right now, and we're all working to rectify that within ourselves. What does that mean outside of us? Like, it's some heavy shit. Aquarius. I feel like this is just a reminder, because the Eight of Cups is saying that there might be a feeling that something is missing, but there's not. So this is just a reminder here that you do have everything that you need here on this journey right now. And to focus on what it is that you do have and need in this life right now, instead of focusing or trying to magnify to figure out what is this feeling of lack, or what is it that I'm feeling that I'm missing. I feel like that is a bit of a wild goose chase. There isn't really an end point where you're going to find a solution, because it's not that something is missing outside of maybe like human connection. I do feel like that's something that would be helpful. Look to your Chiron. Like I said, you guys, I feel like that's something that's really important for you right now. So Knight of Swords comes in here next. Oh, and it's like a sea dragon. I just got this deck on my birthday, so still getting to know the imagery and everything. So the Knight of Swords is a card of fast-moving action. It's putting thought into action, making things happen in this physical realm based on taking initiative on what's going on in your mind. So what I'm getting from this, kind of back to the Eight of Cups and that feeling of something that's missing, there's a reminder here that, like, what you focus on is what is dominating your experience, right? So if you're focusing on what is missing, then that is where you're heading at full speed. The Knight of Swords is the quickest moving of all the knights. I feel like, can we get one more card on this here, please, Spirit? What's in the dark for Aquarius? The High Priestess. I feel like there's the Ace of Swords again there at the bottom. This idea, like that complex process of thought, I feel like you may be going around in circles, okay? There's a need to kind of step out of the head a little bit. Maybe there's a need to become a bit more physically active. Maybe the weapon you've been using right now is your mind. And there's a need to look at if that is still working for you. Not to shut it off completely, but with the High Priestess coming through, I do feel like she's illuminating a bit of information here. To start trusting a bit more your intuition rather than maybe what your brain is telling you, okay? And I'm not encouraging anyone to shut off any of our sensory perceptions or experiences here, but there's a request to balance out the logic, which is going to be more of a divine masculine energy, with a little bit more intuition, which is that divine feminine, okay? I do feel like there's some rest and receptivity that is, or would be helpful for you right now. Okay, all right. So moving into your challenge or obstacle in this period, you guys have Three of Wands. Expansion is what I get from that, for sure. It's like your genetic code or your energetic signature is wanting or working to expand. But there is the discomfort that it's providing, or fear, the new sensations that come with this journey are something that you're not quite ready for. Maybe this is what is making you feel like something is missing. What I'm getting is kind of like a hunger pang. There's an experience, or there's something here that you're meant to be a part of, you want to be a part of, that a portion of your experience also wants to be a part of, but it's not there. And so there's this focus on the hunger pang. I feel like, again, with the High Priestess coming through, there's that request to step a little bit more into your intuition. Where is this hunger pain coming from, or why is it coming out? What is it that you're hungry for? Are you needing to shift what it is that you're hunting right now? Is there something in your soul, mind, body, experience that is requesting to be experienced and you're just not picking up on what that is. Meditate on it. Check it out, you guys, at your local library. So Queen of Cups comes through here next in your obstacle. I am definitely getting drawn to intuition, tapping into your intuition here. The hard part about that is there is like a protective mechanism over this experience right now, where you yourself may have built such a good protection over this that you're having a hard time accessing your inner ooey gooey goodness too. Okay. Can we get some advice on how Aquarius approaches this challenge, please? Six of Swords and the Lovers. Hangman here too. Wait, hold up. There's a request to look at something differently here. And I don't even feel like it's like, you know, focus on what it is that you do have versus what you don't have. Like that is a part of, that's a good, good encouragement or good advice. But it just feels like there's something, like you are shifting, things around you are shifting, and you may be trying to stay mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually in the spot that you're used to. And the rest of your experience is saying, nah, you're coming with me. But the longer that you resist that or stay in the outer portions of this storm, the harder this is, the more you're having a bad time, right? And not saying that, like I said, this world is difficult to navigate, even if you had every component of your life that were perfect, whatever that means. But anyway, so Six of Swords and the Lovers coming through here is your advice. This is the encouragement here with the Lovers, I feel like, is do what feels good to you. Do what you want to do. I understand there are realities with like finances and things. I get it. We are making changes to that too. But what's coming through on this is to stop letting other people dictate like the rules in your life. Go do what you want to do and watch your life blossom from there. Six of Swords, this is that transition energy. Moving away from where there is toxicity and poison from that snake there to where there are calmer, more peaceful waters or experience. But that requires that you take the step to make this trip, okay? There is a price to pay or a sacrifice with the Six of Swords in the form of baggage that needs to be released. In order to take this trek, you have to leave something in the past behind, okay? Can we get some more advice here, input for Aquarius in the Animal Oracle here? Wild Unknown. If I could say it all together for Aquarius. Nightingale, interesting. Lion here too at the bottom stands out. So Lion is, there's an encouragement to use your energy well. The Lion is either going full force, protecting or after a meal, or is resting and relaxing, right? They are very good at energy conservation. So there is an encouragement right now to make sure that you are using your energy wisely. The energy that you are exerting, is it going towards things that bring something that you want into your life? Is it helping move you forward in this hunt? Okay. The Nightingale is, there's a note of music in particular. Maybe you are somebody who's heavily into music, listening, producing, singing, playing an instrument. But this is about using your voice. I feel like there is the message here, kind of back to Chiron being the key. I feel like there is a message in discovering what it is that you are here to heal. And being able to put that filter or layer that over your experience here so that you can extrapolate more details on what is actually going on in your own life, right? Okay, Aquarius, I love you, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for your patience as well. It's been a bit rough getting things out, but I'm getting back on schedule here, so thank you for your patience. Like I said, I'm going to move into the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there are links in the description. If this is where I leave you, it was good to see you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Again, I do have readings available if you want to check that out. Donations are always accepted and appreciated. And thank you so much to those who do support the channel in that way. I truly, truly appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate that as well. Okay, guys, I will see you all soon. Take good care of yourselves. Be well.